to our Spectrum Academy class of 2026 graduation. We'll start by having our Pledge of Allegiance by Tali Wasilapa and Savannah Kirkpatrick. Tali, please come to the stage. We'll start with our student addresses. We'll have Jameson Limon speak first, and then Savannah Kilpack, and then Alec Mullen, followed by our faculty address by Georgia Adams. Jameson.
Good evening, families, teachers, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Jameson Limon, and I am honored to speak today representing my service class at Spectrum Academy. When I first heard our graduation theme, Chasing Dreams, Creating Futures, I thought about how perfect those words are for us. Because for many of us, chasing dreams has not always been easy. Sometimes people notice challenges before they notice abilities. Sometimes they focus on what we struggle with instead of what we can become. But today proves something important. We are not defined by obstacles, we are defined by how we rise above them. As a student with special needs, I have learned that chasing dreams is not always about moving fast. Sometimes it means taking one brave step after another, showing up when things are hard, trying again after failure, believing in yourself even when progress feels slow. And I think many of us understand that feeling. Being different is not a weakness. In many ways, it can become our greatest strength. Some of the strongest and most determined people are the ones who had to work harder, overcome more, and keep working when things were difficult. That reminds me of a football story. I love football. Many of you have heard of Kurt Warner. Before he became a Super Bowl champion and NFL MVP, he was told no over and over again. He wasn't drafted like other stars. He was cut from a team. At one point, he was stocking shelves at a grocery store while holding on to a dream that almost nobody else believed in. But he kept practicing, he kept working, he kept believing. Eventually, he got his chance. Not because life was easy, but because he refused to give up. His story teaches us something important. Dreams don't come true because the path is easy. Dreams come true when you keep going, even when the path is hard. That same determination exists in this graduating class. Every graduate sitting here today has faced challenges that others may never fully understand, yet here you are. You were definitely the ones who kept moving forward. And now we begin creating our futures. Some of us will continue school. Some will begin jobs. Some are still figuring out what comes next. and that's okay. Creating your future does not mean having every answer right now. It means believing that your future matters and continuing to move forward. The world does not need copies of other people. It needs people who are brave enough to be themselves. People who understand compassion because they struggle too. People who know how to overcome hard things. The world needs all of you. So as we leave here today, remember this. Sometimes the people who seem a little different are the very people who make the biggest difference. And to our teachers, especially Miss Katie, Miss Stewart, and Miss B, thank you for believing in us and helping us see what we could become. And thank you to my friends, Tanner, Caleb, and Jacob, who helped me every day by making me laugh and seeing the good in the world. A special thank you to my mom, to our families. Thank you for every life, every sacrifice, and every moment you believe in us when we struggle to believe in ourselves. A special thank you to my dad and mom, and to my sisters Mikkel, Callie, and Lindsay, for helping me to keep going when things go hard. And to my fellow graduates, be proud, like Kurt Warner, keep going, don't give up. Our futures are not simply handed to us, we create them, one choice, one challenge, and one great step at a time. So keep chasing your dreams, keep believing in your goals, and keep proving that obstacles do not define you. Our dreams are waiting, and our future begins now. Thank you.
We are gifted, my fellow Spectrum Academy friends. Those who are both here today and those who are not. We are gathered together today to uplift one another as we prepare to leave our version of the Shire. It would not be easy looking at our Shire fade away in the distance as we begin our journey into a galaxy not so far, far away. Our future. Transitioning from school into the unknown. Ahead will be a sudden realization. But school has prepared us for this moment. We know many things. We can do many things. We have learned greatly. Let's not allow the work of our teachers and staff to go without purpose. I know for certain that I wouldn't be where I am and who I am today without them. I would like to say thank you to all the teachers and staff for helping me prepare for my future. School, life at home, and other influential experiences will shape how we act now and who we continue to become. I can say this from experience. I have been in student council for 7 years, NHS for about 3 years, and karate for 8 years. Through those experiences, I have become the student council president, NHS vice president, and a black belt. This might take all day. Okay. Those experiences have helped shape my character and my future. And there are so many other meaningful experiences that I had that influenced my life. My point is this. Let us utilize our experiences to our advantage in whatever is to come. And the world will not know what hit it because we are gifted people. And with gifts comes responsibility. As the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. That responsibility will affect how much perseverance and endurance we put into what we do in life. Starting today, we can show the world who we are, and we can show reality that we can and will do whatever it takes to uphold our responsibility. However, we must never give up. To me, the purpose of life is to keep going and endure through whatever hardships you face. You never truly fail unless you give up. What is the purpose of the hardships ahead of us? Let me share one of my favorite quotes that has helped me to this day and always will. As Alfred says in Batman Begins, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves up. We are gifted. And we will triumph through life, even when we come together with others. Even more when we come together with others. Strengthened with unity, along with all our gifts, strengths, and talents. We can make great and marvelous differences in this world. Differences that can change lives in ways that we cannot imagine. Again, my fellow graduates and people, the world needs unity, now more than ever. As Claire Theory says in Jurassic World, it's okay for us to depend on each other. That's what people do. Our mascot, the Panther, has been a symbol for me. And I hope it becomes a symbol to you as well. The panther, in fact, is not actually a separate species. It is actually a variant of the big cats. They are leopards or jaguars with dark or black fur. They are still the same species. Similarly, we are just like everybody else in this world. We are all people, and we all know one another as human beings. Yet sometimes, people describe others as special or unusual because they know something different about them. Well, let me tell you something. The panther's dark fur is not a weakness. It became its strength. That gift allowed it to thrive in the darkness with powerful camouflage and adaptability. The panther was never lesser because it was different. The panther was not unusual or special. It was gifted. And so are we. We are gifted. We all have differences, but those differences do not make us lesser than anyone else. They show that we have gifts that can benefit both ourselves and others in ways that can make us uniquely suited for certain purposes and challenges. We are definitely special, my friends. We are indeed unusual, but we have something to offer that nobody else can offer. A very special, perhaps unusual, but undeniably, undoubtedly, unquestionably powerful gift. This is the way, and thank you.
Fortunately, though, it's not all that. Now they're being able to independently get a job, go to school, buy a car, hang out with friends, teach, wherever she's going. There's a whole world of possibilities, and I encourage you to explore them. No matter what you do in life, promise to understand. You'll try to learn something from everything you do. With that part done. With the inspirational part done, thank you. I would like to end with thanking some people that helped make these figures bearable. Our teachers, parents, families, and administration. You helped us first do hard things, learn and do our best. Your support is a big reason we're able to be here today. The other big reason is the effort for fourth class students. The 4 years we spent trying not to fail our classes. Well, it was a difficult time, so we had to get this up. Now I encourage you to go forward and be great. Yay, we did it.
friends, faculty, and of course an exciting welcome and congratulations to the Spectrum Academy graduating class of 2026. For those of you who do not know me, I'm the dancing and science teacher in the STARS building. But today, I'm here not just as your teacher, but as one of the many voices in a large community of people that have come together for you today. This moment belongs not just to the graduates, but also to the families, educators, therapists, and staff who have played a role in supporting, guiding, and believing in these students. Today is a celebration of that shared effort and commitment. Graduates, it has been an honor to teach and learn with you in my time here at Spectrum Academy. At the end of the day, I am a science teacher, so even though it's your graduation, I'm going to give you one last parting lesson. Saturn is one of our planetary neighbors, and is known for its beautiful rings made of rock and ice. Many moons have fallen into its orbit, and because of Saturn's angle, the moon will get pulled into the rings. Once the moon is pulled into the rings, it breaks into smaller pieces, causing ripples or waves amongst the pre-existing material. These ripples can cause the rings to restructure, but over time, they will morph and find a path that best accommodates the new materials. Graduates, your life has been like your time as a moon. Your school life has been like your time as a moon, where you've collected knowledge, tools, and memories. You've met new people, you've deepened relationships, you've found interests and passions that have lit fire into your core. You may have also found consistency in a way of life that has shown you comfort and strength. As you near the next chapter, you are going to get pulled into the rings of everyday life. Life can be chaotic and messy, but also beautiful and peaceful. My point is that as you make your way through the next chapter, you will leave parts of yourself behind and take parts with you. You will send pieces of your kindness, compassion, and hard work into the direction of others, and this will cause waves. Do not be afraid to cause these waves. We have so much to learn from each other, and learning does not stop once you receive your diploma. The opportunities are endless, which can be daunting. It's okay to be nervous and anxious to see what steps are next. Regardless of the information in front of you, I encourage you to take the next step. Allow yourself to feel passionate about the things you love and wear it proudly. If something upsets you, speak about it, and encourage yourself and others to have a conversation about it. If you are scared or nervous, feel it, and still take the next step. You have so much to show and teach the world, and the world has so many things for you to learn. You may not always see the effects of your actions, but the ripples will reach people and teach people in ways none of us can comprehend. And because of that, we need more people to make these waves. Some days will ask for more of you than others. On the days when life feels hard, or you feel on top of the world, my advice to you is to always give your best. My students have heard me give this advice countless times, but I want to share with you why it's important to me. When I was in very similar seats as you, not that long ago, I was on top of the world. I was so excited for my next steps and anxious to see what my adult life would look like. When I was finally able to go to my university, I was shocked at the struggle I felt when I arrived. I had no idea what I was doing or how to adjust to the new situation I found myself in. At that point, my best looked pretty different. It looked like reaching out to a trusted friend or adult, or taking a walk around my campus. I was not perfect, but on those days I made the choice to give my best. Whatever it looked like, I was able to grow and learn in ways I could have never predicted. In allowing myself to give my best, I was able to connect with peers and share experiences that helped me build relationships and friendships that I hold dearly to this day. I am confident that as each of you gives your best, you too will see the impact of others' waves on your lives, as well as see the evidence of your own hard work. No matter what your best looks like each day, what you give the world is worth it. It will send those waves to people around you. As far as Saturn goes, there's no telling how many moons have entered and reshaped its rings. But what I can say is that, just like each of you, their contributions have created something awe-inspiring. A collection built from all that has come before, and a continuation of what is still to come. I have seen that impact with each of your waves as I have seen you show kindness to your peers, your hard work when you thought no one was looking, and the strength you showed on your hardest keep going, keep making waves. Thank you.
graduates and families. My name is TJ Smith. I'm Vice President of the board. And some of you may wonder, what's the board? We're kind of like gravity. You never see us, but we're always operating in the background. The board is tasked with ensuring that Spectrum is well run, that your students receive the services that they need, and that the school is financially sound and academically sound. And I can tell you without reservation that your school is well run. Your school is sound. I'd like to give all of our teachers and aides and administrators a round of applause for all of their efforts. My family became acquainted with Spectrum several years ago when they opened the Pleasant Grove campus. I had two students, two children, young children, second, third grade, diagnosed with autism already, and I had another son who was struggling in his regular school. And we decided that we would give it a go because it's always easier to get in the first year rather than wait and try to get in later. And it's been one of the best parenting decisions we've ever made. Spectrum gave our children the opportunity to grow in ways that they could not in another school setting. They had the opportunity to participate in athletics. In fact, last year, my son, who was a senior, wanted to play basketball, and they were asking for help. And so I showed up to help, and after tryouts were over, Toby, the athletic director, said, "Well, Coach, I think you have a team here." What? He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to coach the North Salt Lake team. You're going to coach this team. Good luck." And so I was the coach last year. Some of my players are here graduating, and I'm very, very proud of them. And I'd like to just discuss or share a story about one game when some of you were there. It was at the Pleasant Grove campus. We were playing a team. And it was a very difficult game, as often happened. The game got very physical. And Connor, who always seemed to be at the brunt of the physical games, got his glasses knocked off, and he was skidding all the way across the gym. And he was bleeding from his nose, and he came into the huddle. I called a timeout and checked on him just to make sure he was okay. And I said, "Connor, are you okay, buddy?" And he pointed at the scoreboard and he goes, "Coach, we're winning." I said, "I'm okay." And the other kids gathered around. They were all kind of giggling and having a good time. And Connor goes, "You know why we're winning, Coach?" I said, "No, Connor, why are we winning?" He goes, "They can't handle our autism." I said, "Connor, I think you're on to something." So we huddled up, we put our hands in, and we broke autism. And we went on, we won the game. And the thing I took away from that was you students and you parents have been challenged in ways that other families and other students are not. There are kids graduating in other cities and in other schools who have never been tested, who have never had the challenges that you have had, who have never overcome the way that you have overcome. We've seen that just today in our procession today. Students overcoming challenges, overcoming fears, overcoming disabilities to perform in meaningful ways and participate in meaningful ways. And that is the miracle of Spectrum, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to graduates, I know Spectrum has been a very special place. And as you leave, you will confront more difficulty. You will find challenges at every turn. And that is a normal part of life. But I want to tell you that there is more love than anger in the world. There is more kindness than harshness in the world. And there is more acceptance than rejection in the world. While you will confront it, while you will experience it, you should never be ashamed of who you are. Because one thing that I have learned in my 50-some-odd years of life is that the only person I am competing with is myself. I do not control what happens to me in life. I do not control what other people do. I do not control what other people say. The only thing I can control in this life is myself. We can learn from adversity and overcome, or we can cower from challenges and get stuck in life. And I challenge you, graduates, to not let yourself get stuck. You have a superpower. You have challenges. You have overcome those challenges. Lean on that experience. Lean on that courage. Lean on that determination. Because there is nothing more difficult or amazing or ferocious as a super determined kid with autism. Every parent in here can attest to that. So take that determination into your life and into your challenges, whether it be school, whether it be work, whatever it is. Find a way to serve. Find a way to make yourself better just a little bit every day and control what you can control. And I promise you, you will have a meaningful life. You will have the joy that you seek. You will have the acceptance and the love of your family and your friends. And to you I say congratulations, and go forth and serve the world and share your talents, share your determination, and be an example as Connor was to me in that football game. I leave this with you from the board, and I congratulate you on your graduation class of 2026.
Hello, Spectrum Academy. I'm pulling an audible, and I asked Mr. Moffat if I could just take 2 minutes. I wanted to thank all of those who are here tonight for Spectrum Academy. The reason why I wanted to take just one moment is I think we need to reflect and take a deep breath and really think about tonight that makes Spectrum Academy so great. You see the teachers come in and stand and welcome the graduates in. We have seen teachers come up and help with Pledge of Allegiance. We have seen a student overcome their fear with the help of a fellow student and their mom. We are so, so grateful to sit back and see all the different people that help make Spectrum what it is today, and what helps make these graduates who they are today. As we sit and watch the admin, as we sit and watch all of them, I just wanted to take 1 minute and say, thank you so much to all of you that make Spectrum Academy what it is today. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you.
We're all very truly blessed to be a part of such an incredible community that fills this whole auditorium, but is
Spectrum Academy's Board of Directors, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Spectrum Academy for 2025-2026. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the senior high school level, the secondary education of the K-12 curriculum prescribed by the Utah State Board of Education. May I request you to confirm their graduation?
Before we begin the reading of the names, there's just been a request that be sensitive to the other sensory issues of people here. We appreciate your cheers and excitement, but maybe save craziness till the very end.
Zachary Adamson. Tabe Wasila. Jacob Brower. Jamie Lynn Hyde. Jameson DeMoe. Caleb Reardon. Tanner Beatty. Corbin Campbell. Elizabeth Alstrom.
Eduardo Ayala. Patrick McCauley. Eric Nelson. Alec Moylan. Jess Morris. Mackenzie Norton. Abby Perry. Rebecca Pellet. Cole Rollins. Colin Reed. Hope Searle. Riley Stillman. Raiden Tenney. Lucas Wandick. Amberlyn Wandick. Angel Waters. Caden Westring. Mavic Wilson. Travis Woodbury. And Gavin Yates. I'd like to invite Patrick